Hello everyone, I'm back. Our next match we have Bobby Diebold, and Barry Childers. I'm butchering everybody's name. Barbox Barry and Bobby D. And I believe this is an A-side match. And we have Bobby breaking first. Alright, Bobby's made a ball on the break, the 2 ball. I think he has a look at this one to cut it up in the corner. I think you can see enough of it. All he can do really is probably just drift across the table and take a longer shot on the 3. I don't think he's gonna try to bring this cue ball down. I think the 3 goes by the 9. Bobby's waiting for a person on the next table to shoot. All right, nice safety. I think Barry's going to jump this. I think the jump shot's definitely a lot better than kicking this if he's good with the jump cue. Okay, he's got his jump cue out. I don't see a good kick, and the jump shot doesn't look too hard, and the 3 ball's right there. Oh. Alright, this opens up a nice opportunity here for Bobby. Yeah, I think he's gonna stay, above the 8 ball here, to the side rail, and then spin down towards the 3, but staying high up the 8. And that'll give him a nice angle to just draw down for the 4 in the same pocket. Well, that's another way of getting there. That works too. I kind of like to go into the rail and then spinning towards the 3 because speed control isn't as critical in that case, since the cue ball stays on the proper line most of the time. But he's in good shape now. Just wants to make sure he clears this 8 ball. Went to the side rail to make sure the 8 didn't enter the picture at all. Here he can just roll forward a few inches for the 6 in the side. And if he can navigate these last few balls, Bobby will take the first game. And every game is big in short races. It's a nice shot. I think he's okay. I don't think he's gone too far. I think he can just draw back. I really did have a little bit of an angle. But he's okay. He can cut this 8 in, probably go back and forth a couple rails. All right, first game for Bobby. That was a good out for Bobby. I've seen Bobby play a few times. He plays pretty good. I haven't seen Barry play before today. I'm new to the area, but I hear he plays pretty good, and from what I've seen so far, looks like he plays pretty good. So this should be a good match. I'm Kevin Ross. We're coming at you from the new Jesters in Flint, Michigan. Thanks for watching. All right, good break, but did he make anything? He did not make anything. And this is sitting pretty nice. Looks like he can probably start with he could just roll the 1 in and shoot the 2 in the side if he wants. He could also try to come around the 2, but I think he'll probably just roll this in, shoot the 2 in the side, and then come down for the 3. Okay, he's going to come around the 2. That's fine also. Well, he did make things a little bit difficult for himself here. All he can do now is just cinch this ball and take a long shot on the 3, which is going to make getting to that 4 ball a little bit tricky too, but nothing else you can do here. Just got to cinch this ball. Just got to roll it in. Although it's looking like he's really wanting to draw this back. Yeah, he's really shooting down on this. He's trying to draw this back. This is a tough shot. I think he needed to just cinch that ball. But he got away with it. He's hasn't left anything for Barry except a kick shot. He may kick at this kind of soft and trying to just knock the cue ball to the other side of these, knock this 2 ball to the other side of these balls, leaving the cue ball behind that cluster. But then again, he might hit it hard too, hoping to make something happen, but. All right, well, he has left Bobby safe. Bobby's going to be taking the same route here. Yeah, he wanted to hit that second rail, that bottom rail. He wanted to hit 2 rails so he had a chance of bringing that cue ball out of there for the 3. And he did do that. He went 2 rails at the 2 and just barely missed that 2 and ended up leaving it safe. So that worked out. So again, it looks like you could maybe go one rail at this, hitting it too thin, or you could. Looks like he's gonna be hooked again. He may be pulling out his jump cue again here.
Yep. He went to go get Shorty. And look, as soon as I sit down, my food arrives.
Is that all you got to do to get the food to arrive? Is put on a headset?
That's fine. Thank you. Apparently. I tried to get it before my match, but she forgot to put it in. I was like, oh, that's good because I'm getting ready to play anyhow, and I won't be sitting there with my food, getting cold thinking about my food.
Well, he made a nice jump shot. 3 went in off the 9, but it's not getting any easier from here. And he's not going to be jumping this one.
Probably not.
So here you may just try to spin off the rail, just trying to hit the 4 really thin, just not moving the 4 too far, and that is what he tried, and he just ended up hitting it just a little bit fuller than he needed to there. He was definitely trying to hit it thin and play safe.
No, he's just left Bobby a bank shot here, right?
Well, he might be able to cut this in.
I don't know. Cutting it in, it's going in down up the rail by the 6. Possibility of a scratch.
No, it's a really thin cut. I don't think it'll. If he cuts it in, it won't touch the 6 at all. It'll just come 3 rails out back towards the 5.
Behind the 6, missed the 8.
No, it'll be this side of the 6.
Huh.
Well, it looks like he's banking it towards the right. And has he tied up the 6? No, I think the 6 still goes. All right, so things have opened up nicely for for Barry now. Probably just shoot this in, come down 1 rail, come back up.
It looks like he crushed it, but he didn't. He hit it. He hit that with nice speed. When you're used to playing on a little faster table, that was like made the 6 and scratched.
Yeah, you gotta really muscle the ball around on this table. Like right here, he's gonna have to come way up.
He doesn't want to run into the 8. I think he's gonna have to.
Well, he has to now. So now he's gonna have to. I can't tell how full he's gonna hit the 8 off of the 6. If he's gonna hit it full, he can draw. But if he's gonna hit it thin, then he can follow with left English. Looks like he's probably gonna follow with left English.
Hit He hit it full there and stopped it. And he cut that in the side nice easy.
I think they just called you.
They just called me. I got my food, and it's time for a match. I'll see y'all later.
So yeah, he has this 7 in the side, but to slow roll this on this table is going to be kind of difficult, and the side's kind of small from that angle. The sides on valley tables are small from angles, but he hit that nice, and he didn't slow roll it. He put a nice stroke on it. Did not want that to roll off. All right, Bobby says that's good. Barry ties this up 1 apiece, and it will be Bobby's break. This is loser breaks format. I'm still getting used to the loser breaks format. It seems a little weird to me. I'm still getting used to it. Probably the main thing I dislike about loser break is if your opponent is like on the hill or have a big lead on you, you have absolutely no chance to break and run a few wrecks to get caught up, or even alternate break, you have a chance to break every other time to try to get caught up. But if your opponent's on the hill, and every time you win the game, they get to break again. They get to break again. They're on the hill, so they get more chances to close out the set. I don't know. It's a little bit weird to me. Or if you're not making the ball on the break, you're just breaking for your opponents. You break, they run out. You break, they run out, because you're just going to keep breaking for them, and they keep running out if you're not making a ball on a break. So better make sure you make a ball on the break if it's a loser break. I personally prefer winner break, but I'll get by with alternate break. I don't mind. I used to not like alternate break, but it's grown on me. I don't dislike alternate break nearly as much as I used to. All right, it's Bobby's break. We're tied at 1 game apiece in this race to 5. This is a A-side match. All right, he squatted that cue ball nice. Did he make anything? I don't think he did. Nope, nothing went in. And 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all out in the open and sitting nice for Barry. So Bobby going to have to shoot this 5-9 combo. The 4 ball is sitting in a good spot to get position on the 5. So really just coming back and forth 2 rails across for the 2 ball. Don't get hooked behind the 4. All right, he's okay. He'll just come off the rail, come back out to the middle of the table. Or beyond. This is fine. He probably... he seems like someone who likes to really stroke the ball, so he'll probably go 2 rails. He'll probably go to the end rail, side rail. 2 rails towards the 4. Like so. And then he can follow 1 rail to the end rail and back down for the 5. That'll put him on the natural line. How easy or difficult this combination is depends entirely on where the cue ball ends up. If you end up straight in and not too far away, it's a pretty easy combo. If you're off angle and far away, looks nearly impossible. And he's somewhere in between, which means this combo is missable. Oh, he almost missed it. That puts Barry up 2 games to 1, and it will be Bobby's break again. Coming up after this match, we're going to have Rick Schrader and Lupe Rosas. couple of good players. Should be a good match. That is also an A-side match. Be sure to tune in for that. That should be immediately following this match. All right, here we go. Bobby's breaking. Oh, did not want to do that. Yeah, he's opened these balls up really nicely for Barry. See. So he doesn't need to get straight in on the 2, but he doesn't need a lot of angle. Because from the 2 to the 3, he doesn't want too much angle from the 2 to the 3, so he can shoot the 3 and then follow down for the 4. And then from there, everything's opened up pretty nicely. And I will be right back. Don't go away. All right, I am back, and I brought reinforcements with me so that you don't have to listen to just my voice. I brought Ron Lateral with me. Did I say your last name right?
Yes, you did. Lateral. Very good. Well, let's see who we got here. Bobby against Barry. 2 locals up here. Guys are regulars.
Yeah, Barry's just about ready to put this rack away, about to go up 3-1 in this race to 5.
Yeah, Barry's playing pretty stiff today. He beat John Binion earlier, and that's never an easy task on any table.
Right. So how are you doing today? Are you still on the winner's side? Were you in this tournament?
Yep. I'm chugging along. Had a couple of close matches, of course. They're all real close, being it's only a race to 5.
Right.
I just happen to have better results as of lately. I don't know who I play next. I tend not to look at the tournament board. It's bad luck for me.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I never look.
Yeah.
It drives my wife crazy. She's always asking me, "Who do you play next?" I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't know? I don't know. I don't look. Why don't you look? I'll find out when it's my turn to play.
Yep. It adds to the excitement. Definitely adds to the excitement. And we got a lot of top-notch pool players here. This is, as I said earlier,
good turnout.
Good turnout. One of the better tournaments I've ever played in. I have to say that's the best tournament in Michigan. It's consistently got over 30 players.
Well, you only say that because you haven't played our tournament yet.
Well, I haven't made it up there yet. No, and I sure will. And you're 221 miles. I looked it up already. Well, now your wife.
It's a road trip, all right.
Yeah. Well, your wife said we'll set up and do it the whole weekend. So.
Well, yeah, sure. You guys are welcome to stay with us.
You bet. So we're looking forward to that.
So he made the 9 on the break, but it does not count in the bottom 2 pockets. So it'll spot, and then he will He will,
Probably have to
he will
push out,
continue
you
shooting. Yeah.
Well, he could go for the kick here. It's just a real low percentage shot.
Yeah, I
And
don't
Bobby-
see him. I don't see him going for this kick shot.
No, me neither.
No, he's probably just going to try to push out to this bottom rail somewhere. Yeah, right about there. Between the 9-6 on the bottom rail. Just leaving a long, thin cut. Oh, no.
Ooh,
That's not what I was expecting him to do.
No, I believe Barry's going to take this opportunity.
Yeah, this 2-5 combo doesn't really sit that bad.
No, that's if he can get back out to the center of the table there.
Yeah, up and down to back to the center.
Yeah, looks like he's shooting to stay on the right side of the 9 ball there. Oh, and he hit that good.
Yeah,
Barry's playing
that's
good.
He didn't want to underhit it because this table runs slow, and I've been underhitting a lot on this table, so he definitely didn't want to underhit it, and he didn't underhit it.
No. Oh, these and the other tables are playing. I know these back number 4 and 5 are playing real fast.
Oh, that was a nice shot. Held that 2 ball nice.
Yeah, he hit it nice and full. Seen earlier, young AJ from Ann Arbor just about beat John Binion. He had him down 3-0, and then John I must have took it a little more tougher to him and finished out 5-3. That would have been a big upset in the tournament. AJ's a beginning player, low B player, and of course John's an accomplished pool player.
Right. Well, good for him.
Absolutely. I know we had a lot of fun. Well, they sure got good food here. Good waitresses, good staff, great host. Ricky's an absolutely wonderful host. Dana's helping him out here, running the tournament, and now we've added the streaming here. That's wonderful, and thank you very much for that.
Oh, our pleasure.
You and your wife are a great addition to our pool circuit. We appreciate your time.
We love the game.
You bet.
Meanwhile, Barry's just after those first couple really nice shots, they really opened things up for him, and it's been his kind of routine after that.
Yeah, well, you still have to discipline the balls in.
Yeah.
If you don't use any discipline, you'll hang them up in the corners. But of course, Barry didn't do that. He's shooting real well today. He's got a lot of confidence.
Yeah, this table is playing slower than the ones in the back. The ones in the back were quite a bit faster.
Yeah. Well, I think this one here gets quite a bit more table time played on it.
That could be.
Yeah, well, these front tables get a lot of use. And especially this one because the seating is so convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of space to play between these tables here. The other bank of 3 is a little tight.
Right, it's pretty close between the tables.
They do have a big enough area in the back here that they could move some tables and set up some temporary tables for this tournament. I kind of would like to see them do that instead of...
Yeah, I heard they used to have 3 more tables over here.
Yeah. Well, they're going to have to limit the number of players down to 32 so we can finish in one day. So you got Drew in the Calcutta?
Yes, he does. I got half.
There you go. Yeah. How much did you sell for today?
The bargain basement price of $50.
Nice. Can't argue with that.
In fact, that's the excuse I'm using for why I played so bad on the streaming table, because I didn't want anyone to see how good I really play.
Yeah.
So I got so that way I can keep my Calcutta price really low.
Yep. Got to cloak your game somehow.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yep.
Actually, it was Sherry that came up with that excuse for me, so I got to give her some credit for that.
Good lady. Yeah. My wife doesn't accept any of those excuses when I miss for some reason.
Well, she didn't accept the excuse. She came up with it for me.
Yes. Mine would come up with, you need to play more. Play more discipline.
Yeah, play better.
Yep, play better.
What do you mean you lost? Play better.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, they all love and criticize in different ways, right?
So meanwhile, Bobby's come up a little bit short here on this 2-ball. He's probably going to play safe, or maybe a 2-way shot, bank the 2 up in the corner, slide the cue ball over behind the 3-9, and if he makes it 2, he'll have the 3 in the side maybe.
Yeah, I tell you what, I wouldn't be too far away from cutting this ball in the corner here. Looks like he might do that.
Yeah, looks like he's playing safe behind the 3-9.
Yep, I believe you're right. It is hard to tell exactly how much of an angle he's got, from the string. Oh, he definitely played the safe on that one. Good shot.
He may have even let him see the edge of this.
Yeah.
If not, it's a pretty easy kick.
Yeah, and Barry's been cutting balls up the table, like this particular shot here, all day long today.
Yeah, I noticed him.
A lot of them.
Yeah, I saw him shooting some pretty good cut shots up the table. So if he can see it, he's probably going to cut at it.
Went for the kick and left him tough.
Yep.
Here's a tricky one. You try to play behind that 7 ball.
On the table that rolls straight with like Simonis cloth, sure, but on the felt with who knows where the cue ball's going, I don't know about that. That 7 might even be dead in the side off. I mean, the 4 might be dead in the side off the 7 if you can hit it from the right side. I mean, the 2 ball. I said 4. I meant the 2.
Yeah.
I don't think he can hit it thin enough to do that, though.
Yeah, he's pretty far back there, past the pocket. Looks like he's playing safe here.
Yeah, looks like he's just going to try to get behind the 7.
Still not an easy shot. Comes out in the open, he's in trouble. See, like that.
I think that cue ball curved a little bit on him.
Yeah, you can't hit the 7 ball in that one. You're not going to get a safe. Oh, what's Barry going to do? Go for the gold here and back cut that 2 ball?
I think that might be even a little bit thin for him.
Just so that the viewers know.
I'm not sure how much of this 2 he can see. If he can see the whole 2
All
ball.
right, you'll have to pardon me for 1 minute. We do have Loopy and Rick up next on the table on the TV table. If you excuse me 1 moment, I gotta give Dana a hand here.
All right. Well,
she's got
thanks
too
for
many extra cookies, and I'll be right back.
All right. Thanks for joining me.
You bet. Thanks again.
Thanks.
This is a fun toy for you guys. This is awesome. My wife and I are into it just like you guys. I think it's just the coolest thing in the world. You're both in this sharing the same passion. I mean, you can't get there's no better relationship than that. Absolutely. I'm happy for you guys, man.
Thanks.
I mean, it's hard to find a woman you love. That's hard. Now find a woman you love that loves the same things you. You can't do nothing but smile all day, every day.
True story. All right, so Barry played a nice safety here. Was able to really get that cue ball behind that 4, and this is no easy hit. I don't think he has the 2 rails behind the 6-5. I think he's got to go up table, and this is not an easy hit. Oh, he hit that nice. Unfortunately, he's going to be end up kicking at this again, I think. Yeah, he's probably just going to send this 2 ball up table, get behind, cue ball behind the 6. At least that's what he was attempting. Yeah, the 9-3 also run some additional interference. He may call for someone to come watch this hit. I'm not sure. I probably would. So this is going to be a tough one. He's going to have to put a little slight masse or just some right spin on this to spin off the center rail. Doesn't have just a straight kick at it. not an easy hit. And Barry's over here at the end of the table watching. Actually, he's got someone else to watch too. He's got someone else to watch it. It was a good hit. And didn't really leave anything too easy. I don't think that 2-5 goes by the 6. Even if he wanted to do that, he'd probably just play safe, come off the right side of the 2, get the kilo behind the 5-6. Just a simple little safe. Nothing fancy. Just lag that cue ball behind the 5-6.
Got a bird's eye view back here?
Well, he went for that 2-5. Wow. I think Bobby's just going to put this cue ball back behind this. He's going to thin off the left side of this 2, bring this cue ball back behind the 5 and 4. If he can see enough of the 2 to do that. Oh, that was good speed, but I think Barry's going to go airborne here. That was a nice shot. He's left himself a pretty long shot on this. Also, the problem is he's moved his 4-ball away from that 6-7, which he could have used that 4-ball to help break out the 6-7 while leaving the 5 there for his insurance ball if this was like another type of game. Looks like he's really loading this up with something. He's riding that 9. Well, if Bobby can cut this 3 in and send that cue ball at that 6-7, he's got a good chance. Well, I think that's what he tried. I think he was trying to send that cue ball into that 6-7 while cutting the 3 in. So meanwhile, yeah, Barry's got a bit of a thin cut here. We can shoot this in with some left spin. Come back out 2 rails back out to the middle of the table. Or 3 rails. And looks like he's going to have a pretty... If he doesn't get on the rail, good. He's got a pretty good angle to shoot this with some bottom left and try to break out that 6-7 while hopefully getting a shot on the 5 in the process. Unless that 6 goes. The 6 might not need to be broken out. There might be enough gap between them that I just can't see from here. Well, I just stood up and had a look, and looking at it in person doesn't look any better than it does on the monitor here. So it looks like he's probably going to try to run into it here. Which he successfully did and got a good outcome. Although it was much higher risk doing it off the 5 than off the 4. Off the 4, you... Uh-oh. Wow. And Barry's not going to even make him shoot those. So, but another bead on Bobby's side of the string. All right, Bobby's going to have a opportunity here at the table to hopefully run these out to add another point to his score, but this is not the easiest to get started with. So I have to just roll this in. And he's missed it. It was not an easy shot. And he's probably going to try to cut this in, just from some of the cut shots I've seen him make so far. Looks like he might be banking the set to 3. Don't think he really hit that the way he wanted to. I got away with that a little bit there. Let's lift this behind the 8. Missed a 4 ball on the rail. Missed the 2 ball he's kicking out. Okay. So if he does make this, then he actually has a chance of getting on this 4 ball. He also has a chance of getting safe if he misses, which he has done. It's left Bobby with not the easiest of kicks. And he doesn't like it. Don't blame him. I don't like it. I wouldn't like it. He just missed it. So even if this 6 does not go in this bottom right corner, which I think it does, but even if it doesn't with the 5 ball there, he can use the 5 ball to play position on the 6 in that upper left corner. This is a perfect angle to just follow down, center follow. And he's left this not straight in, but not with any angle either. So this is kind of in between. All right, he's handled that well. All he has to do is basically, all you have to do is just make this. The cue ball is going to drift over for the 8, and from there it's duck soup. Nice user-friendly pockets. Good speed. If he puts this 9 away, which I have no reason to doubt that he would. Barry wins that 5-2, and I believe our next match is. Well, I thought it was going to be Rick and Lupe, but no, looks like they played them on a different table. So we'll have another match for you momentarily. Thanks for watching.